Hello everyone, hope you had a good weekend. Today is Tuesday, so you had an extra day off this week, and so I'm actually recording this video Friday after school, so it's good to go for you and there's no confusion whatsoever. So, my weekend has not started yet by the time I'm recording this video, but the time you see this video, I will have a nice long weekend just like you. So, we are going to be looking at what you're doing today. And so I'm looking at right here, Tuesday 9-8. So first thing I want you to make sure you do is that you complete your warm-up right here. So warm-up ecology number 5, please get that submitted. And then you also have your ecology project proposal that is due. So you see anything that you see with this little thumbtack in there, you have to submit something. So what I need you to make sure that you do is that you get that ecology project proposal submitted and so forth. Now, some of you submitted your proposal under this ecology project tab right here. Now, yours is different. Yours will say submit right here. I don't want you to submit that proposal right here. So once you click on this form, remember, you do not need to print this off. You can fill it out right here as it is and write on it. What I need you to do is get this filled out, get it sent over to me so I can make sure what you're going to do, you're going to be successful with. So after you fill it out and save it, you need to put that in. You need to upload it to, let me get to it, into ecology project proposals. So some of you submitted it into here, and I sent you a message telling you to put it into here because I'm going to be deleting these shortly because you're not putting it into the right spot. So please put your proposal right here. Now, so you got your proposal turned in, you got your warm-up done. Now we're going to this woolly mammoth extinction activity. So you are going to have 2 days to complete this. All right, 2 days to complete it. So I'm going to go through in detail and explain how you need to complete this activity. So now we have papers for face-to-face people. We have papers for virtual students. So make sure if you are one of my students that you are doing this virtual one. If you are going to print this off to write on it, please use the PDF. I know a bunch of you had issues when I did a document printing it off and it just didn't work right and it changed the format and everything. So I made a PDF so you can print it. But if you're just going to write on a document like I'm going to show you on here because you can't print it off and whatnot, it's going to be nice and easy for you. Now you are going to need dice for this game, so I recommend if you have a dice at home, getting a dice out and using it. But if you do not, you can just click right here on this, and it's going to bring up a dice for you. So I can just hit roll and roll and roll. But that's kind of lame, it's a lot more fun just to throw a dice down and roll it. So I recommend you finding a dice at home. But if you don't have one, then hey, we got to figure it out for you. So virtual lab mammoth extinction game. It is going to be very key that you read the directions. So a lot of you are not reading your directions. You're not submitting things properly. And everything is right there for you. So you must read these directions and you must read them closely and carefully. All right, let me shrink this into the camera zone for y'all so you can see. Move my video. I'm trying to zoom in a little bit, make it easier for y'all to see. There we go, that's what I wanted. Alright, so woolly mammoth extinction game. Purpose: woolly mammoths were giant creatures like elephants that lived during the last ice age. They had thick, furry coats and giant tusks. You will determine how these animals were affected by different environmental conditions. So we're going to be focusing on abiotic and biotic factors in here. So you should have a really, really strong understanding of abiotic and biotic factors by the time you leave this game. So what you're going to do, so hypothesis: look at different territory systems below and predict which environment will cause a woolly mammoth population to decrease the most. So you need to create a hypothesis. You need to write your hypothesis. You need to write the hypothesis before you start this activity. So if I scroll down all the way to the bottom, the question right here. Trying to get there, right there. What was your original hypothesis? So you need to make sure that you write that. So, yes, there is 10 pages to this. You won't be writing on every page. So, just make sure you're paying attention going through this. So, what you're going to do is you're going to pick 2 of the following territories. You have a polar region, high mountain, Arctic, temperate Great Plains, temperate forest, desert, and the desert / the foothills. So this is what the picture of these different places looks like, just to give you a little demonstration. So you are going to pick 2 of these. How many of these? 2. 2, 2. Not 3, not 4. Well, you want to do 3 and 4 and give yourself some more work, you can, you know, but I wouldn't be doing that mess. But if you only do 1, I'm only giving you a 50% on this, okay? I'll give you what you do. So make sure that you have at least 2, and you pick 2 of these. So this, for instance, let's say I pick a desert. All right, I pick desert. I pick desert and temperate forest. So I pick D and E. So there's D right there and E right there. So I'm going to scroll down. There's territory A, B, C, D, and E. So I only need page D and page E. All right, so I'm going to start with this page right here. So what you have is that you are starting off with a population of 20 woolly mammoths. So what I have here is I need to roll a dice. So I'm going to switch over to my dice right here so you can see this. And I'm going to roll. And I rolled a 5. So what I'm going to do on here is that I'm going to type in here, I rolled a 5. And what does 5 tell me to do? A mammoth runs off a cliff and dies. That's no good. They're not supposed to run off cliffs. So I'm going to write number to add. I'm going to -2. And I'm down to 18. Man, that's no good. That's no good. I need to be rolling 6s right here. I need some 6s, you know. So I'm going to switch back over to my dice. I'm going to roll again. And I got a 2. That's no good. That is no good. So I rolled a 2. I'm going to record a 2. And what's a 2? Mammoth dies due to stress from hunting pressure. Oh my. Another one bites the dust. I'm down to 17 now. And I'm going to go back. And I'm going to roll my die again. Maybe. There we go. Come on. Give me a 6. Give me a 6. 1. Oh no. No. I rolled a 1. 1 means Paleo-Indian hunters move in and kill some mammoths. Why are people killing my mammoths? Oh, I'm down to 14. This is not looking good, y'all. I got 16 more years to go. I got more years to go than I have mammoths. Oh, all right. So what you're going to do is that you're going to continue to do this all the way through 20 years. And so I'm going to do a couple more, which is going to help me explain something else later on. So give me a 6, give me a 6, give me a 6. No, I rolled a 1 again. Oh my. That's another -3. I'm down to 13. I'm down to 11. Those hunters need to stop killing my mammoths. All right? Those hunters need to stop killing my mammoths. So the hunter's an abiotic factor or a biotic factor? Give you a second to think about it. All right, it's a biotic. All right, it's a living thing that's affecting it. All right, let's roll another dice. A 4. So I rolled a 4. What happens? Mammoths live well. Oh my gosh, nobody dies. I am staying healthy for another year. Whew. All right, let's roll my dice again. Oh my God, no. No more hunters. All right, hunters came in. -3. I'm down to 8. All right, this is not looking good. This is not looking good at all. So I'm going to do this for the rest of this one. And then because I also did E, E has different traits right here that you can see. So I'm also going to do it for E, and I'm going to fill this whole chart out, and I'm going to make sure I save it. Everybody with me? Make sure you save it. You can put it in different colors. I don't care what you do with it, but you need to save this for the future. So now we're going to pretend I got two. I did D and I did E. I'm going to keep scrolling down. So now I have to create a graph. Now you all struggled with making a graph on this last time. So I'm going to do a better job of explaining how you need to make a graph on here. So you are going to see your draw tab right here. This is going to be your best friend. So it says graph your two sets of data on the graph paper below. Ink editor. Oh, I can add a pen. Oh, there we go. So you see that? I just added a pen. And I'm going to be able to change these colors. I can change colors before, so we'll take care of that. Uh-oh. I don't want to draw right now. I don't know why the page just did that. Oh, made a little mark right there. I'm going to use that erase button. If I mess up, look at that. Boom, it's gone. All right. So graph your two sets of data on the graph paper below. And you are making a line graph. Be sure to label your axes. Use a different line for each territory. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to pick a different color. So my first one, I'm going to scroll up here because I don't remember it. So we got a desert. And we have temperate 4. So we got 4. I'm going to make this green. All right. So I'm going to put in my key right here. Maybe if you'll scroll up, I'm gonna write the letter D. I'll draw that line right there. And so my other one's gonna be a desert. I'll make that one orange. Try to color code it a little bit. I'm gonna put E right here. And just like so. So there's my key down, but look, I gotta put in a bunch of stuff right here, you know. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna do my pencil. Ooh, gonna put it in black. All right, and so across my x-axis, I'm gonna write years. Oh my. What is that? That is not looking good. So that looks ugly. I'm gonna erase that. And let's use a marker. All right, let's see if that works better. And I'm gonna write years. Oh yeah, that's way better. Hey y'all, I know it's gonna be ugly. This don't look pretty on my end either, okay? I'm gonna write years. I know it's hard to write with a mouse, trust me. So now what we're gonna do, ooh, I forget, this is a touch screen. All right, so now I'm gonna have my years across the bottom. So I'm gonna label these the different years. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, if you have a better way to do this, please share with me, okay? So I know there's different apps you can get that help you with these graphs, you know. So as soon as I see stuff on your homework that looks good, I'm gonna be like, hey, how'd you do this? I wanna know. Or you can just share, and then that way, you know, I'll demonstrate it on the video for everyone next time, make it look nicer. So 9, 10, 11. So if I was using my smart board, which I probably should be doing right now, I could literally just use my little pen on here and write on that. So when I scroll up and down, it's good to go. Now you would write all 20 years out. All right, I'm just giving you a little demo. So now over here on this y-axis, it's pretty tall, kind of too tall actually. I'm gonna write population. So P O P U L A T I O